protecting the rights of rural communities.
A União Europeia acredita que a segurança fundiária.
The European Union believes that land tenure security, that is, land accessed by small farmers and traditional communities, is vital for development.
Fator de desenvolvimento muito importante.
Progetto Terra, funded by the European Commission and implemented by FAO, promotes rural development in the provinces of Benguela, Huambo and Huila. Among the main aims of Progetto Terra is to educate people about their rights as landholders and engage in the process of participatory demarcation of common land.
A delimitação de terras das comunidades rurais tem vantagens.
Land demarcation benefits rural communities because it protects their legal rights. The advantages are protecting rural communities in resolving land conflicts, redistributing arable areas in the community, and recognising the existence of natural resources. Another benefit is that it facilitates community investment in land tenure, which has benefits for all families in the community. This initiative is important because we have lived through conflicts in the past. By having a community with clearly defined land boundaries, as well as recognised land ownership, all citizens, including peasants, will have their rights to the land legally assured. Land Law, Article 9. The state respects and protects rural communities' land rights, including those founded on local traditions and customs. Participatory land demarcation begins with community awareness. All interested parties must work together to develop the project. The next phase is the participatory rural appraisal. Through interaction between the team and the community, we can access, for example, the history of the community, population size, social organisation, types of natural resources, economic activities, and socio-cultural aspects. At this time, the community is divided into groups of men and women to share their views on geographical boundaries. Together they draw up maps which reflect their understanding of the community area. This produces a cartogram, which represents the boundaries that have been agreed upon by the community. Next is the GPS phase, in which the agreed-upon land plots are visited by all involved parties, as well as members of the community and their neighbours, to agree on the boundaries that will enable the drawing up of a site map. This map indicates the area of the community, its characteristics, and geographical coordinates. Once the site map is drawn up, the community is given a copy to approve and sign off on. Deus nasceu pra apanhar aquele vapor. From here, the administrative process of issuing titles begins. All documents that were collected at the time of participatory rural appraisal are attached, as are official approvals from government authorities and neighbouring landowners. With these documents in hand, the appropriate legal authority issues a title of recognition of customary area of interest.
Outra vantagem que traz a legalização de
Another advantage of land legalization is to reinforce gender issues. Angola has a customary legal system in which women face heavy discrimination. For example, when the husband dies, women are forced to leave the land. Since land demarcation work with several communities began, the general feeling is that Angolan law, the constitution, and land tenure law increases equality for men and women under the law. And since FAO started its activities in Angola, this concept has spread, resulting in communities across many areas showing signs of better understanding with gender issues.
O governo sair das eleições, neste momento está a dar financiamentos a todos os produtores.
The government of the day wants to give funding to all producers, and these producers also belong in the community.
São as comunidades que detêm muito do pouco.
The community offers the majority of products to the market. And there are numerous added advantages. We are now in a global economic crisis. During this crisis, the Angolan government is investing in local farming and the agricultural potential of communities. In a community, one finds everything that can help the Angolan government to achieve development. However, with recognised land title, people can request funding, which helps them prosper. In the 3 years since Project Otera got underway, a series of training courses were held, especially about land tenure law, mapping techniques, natural resource management, gender issues, and land demarcation techniques. Approximately 950 people were trained. Several technical instruments, studies, and articles have been produced. Moreover, in partnership with the government, about 30 pilot demarcation and land legalisation programs have been realised in Benguela, Wambo and Wheeler. So far, 6 land titles have been granted. Because each community has an average of 1,300 families, the direct benefits of the project to so many people are evident. When land boundaries are clear and land title is legally defined, it's easier to access funding or investment to develop the land. So, land demarcation can also reduce the likelihood of conflict within families, among neighbours and others.